What if Jon Snow's exile wasn't the end, but the first move in a game older than Thrones? Picture this, snow falling like ash beyond the wall as Jon rides north, deep into the white. There's no crown, no banners, just the White Wolf and the free folk, building fires in a land where the world forgot warmth even existed. For a moment, it's peace. The kind of quiet that follows a long, brutal war. But then, the forest starts leaving messages. Strange cairns of bone and shimmering blue glass appear overnight, built by unseen hands. Spiral marks, chillingly familiar, burn cold into the snowdrifts. Free folk hunters come back to the firelight with wide, haunted eyes, swearing they heard a voice on the wind, a voice that crackles like ice on iron. It sounds like winter itself is learning how to speak again. And here's the hook that keeps everyone awake at night. If the North remembers Jon Snow, what does it want back? Imagine the nights that follow. The sky tears open, not with stars, but with silent dancing curtains of green fire. Longclaw, Jon's Valyrian steel sword, feels warm in his hand. Not just warm, but asterisk, a live asterisk. It's impossible, it's terrifying, and it's happening. Tormund Jonspane, who has seen everything, lets out a booming laugh that cuts off abruptly. Ghost, Jon's direwolf, freezes at the edge of the trees, his fur bristling. His eyes locked on something you can't see but you can feel it. A pressure, a presence. Deep in the heartwood of the haunted forest, a weirwood tree bleeds red sap into the pristine snow. From the swirling blizzard, a shape begins to form. A man shape, tall and gaunt, rising from the storm and wearing a broken crown of ice. It's not the Night King. It's an echo. Will made of winter, a lingering power hunting for a face to wear, a body to inhabit. It offers a bargain, simple and terrible, whispered on the wind. Give it your blood, and your children will be safe. Say yes. And the long night learns your language. It learns your name. But Jon Snow doesn't flinch. He steps forward, not as a king, not as a Lord Commander, but as a brother. He spent his days teaching the children the constellations their parents knew. He's been burying the dead with their names. He's giving them the dignity they were denied in the Great War. And now, faced with this ancient horror, he still chooses the hardest thing. No bargains with the cold. He turns to his people, his voice steady, a wall that breathes. "We don't run," he says, and the wind answers with a chill that seems to know your name, to know your deepest fears. This is the moment, a held breath before the world chooses its path. Does Jon Snow become a vessel for a crown of frost, sacrificing his soul to become a new kind of king to protect his people? Or does he remain the shield, a mortal man standing against an immortal winter, with no magic, no dragons, just the strength of his will? Listen, because the forest does. Jon puts a hand to Ghost's neck, the fur warm beneath his palm, and he starts saying names. The names of the mothers, the hunters, the children huddled behind him. It's not a spell, it's not a prayer, it's a promise. Each name is an anchor, staking the living deeper into the earth. A declaration that they are here, they are real, and they will not be erased. The air shimmers, the chime of ice fractures. The crown-shaped shudders, its form flickering like a dying candle. With a final silent scream that you feel in your bones, winter collapses back into weather. The storm breaks. The presence is gone. And that's the twist. Tonight wasn't a victory, it was a question. The ancient power of the North asked, "Who will lead you?" Jon answered, "We will lead ourselves." Tomorrow is the answer. Will that be enough? So stay with us, because this story isn't about slaying a monster. It's about surviving the choices that keep monsters from borrowing your face. It's about what happens after the battle is won, when the real war for your soul begins. As long as Jon Snow breathes, winter doesn't take them. But the North is listening, and if it asks again louder, hungrier, what price saves the living without turning them into the very thing they fear? If you want to see what happens next, in episode 2, The Blood That Won T-Burn, where a red priestess arrives from the east with a prophecy, Jon can outrun, hit that subscribe button. Tell me in the comments. Does the White Wolf stay a shield, or does he become the storm? Thanks for watching. We'll see you beyond the wall.